Alright, you know what time it is. Find a stylist, and also time for me to show you how the hotel room looks. So here you go. This is the bathroom. Looks like I got a stand-up shower on top of me and all of that stuff. Front door, bed, massage chair, which is probably the swankiest thing I've seen so far. The tiniest TV that I've ever seen. Sarcasm, sarcasm. A nice little couch bench area for me to do my reflecting. And my view, this is my view. After nearly getting lost on the train again, finally made it to the exhibition center. Less than an hour or so after I even got into the city. Here we are for the Marathon Expo and big pickup. This is getting a little too real, as opposed to fictitious. That's a story. There it is. Tokyo Big Sight. There's only. Here we go. Your bib confirmation voucher has the table to which you have to go to get your bib. After bib pickup, if you purchased the singlet, signature t-shirt, or bib magnets, there's a separate line you would go on. So now we're gonna go over to the expo itself. I don't know what to say right now. Interesting anecdote, the last digit of your bib corresponds to the table from which you grab your hydration. Now there is a section for limited marathon gear, and once it's sold out, it's sold out. So you have to get here early. This is Friday, which I think is the second day of the exhibition. I'm looking now and I'm seeing a lot of sold out signs. I don't know about you, but I've said it in many different videos before. Taking a photo of myself before I finish the race behind a finish sign, it's in the same vein as wearing a finisher t-shirt before you finish the race. Not great juju. What do you think? Much like in New York, where there is a big chunk of the expo devoted to purchasing New Balance gear, you also have a lower level, which is going to be other smaller vendors which we're going to check out. You know what that means? Well, thank you very much, Trav, for that insightful look into the Tokyo Marathon Expo. It's time to leave the expo area and to see what I can find to do. Let's enjoy the rest of the day in Tokyo. Hopefully I can find some ramen. Okay, I'm about to go into Shibuya Crossing. I don't know why I'm excited about the prospect of crossing the street. I don't know why. Show you what I picked up from Don Quixote. Suffice to say, it is a department store that's got everything that you can think of, from pharmaceuticals to candies to, well, let's take a look at this assortment. Blendie stick sweeteners, chocolate covered Oreos, spicy pollock roe crab, blueberry green tea, and apple Kit Kat. It's a super massive store that sells everything. Everything. Anyway, I'm off to get dinner now. So now I'm going to get ramen in one of the many places I tagged in my map, and it'll hopefully be a very unique experience. So it's not looking for a unique experience. I've heard of this chain. I've spoken of many times before. It's crazy hair time. You know what that means. Sink is full of laundry. All from the Expo and shopping afterwards is on the bed. Let's take a quick look-sees. From Don Quixote, I got the orange Kit Kat, some Coca-Cola just to see if it's different, a pin, and some Haichu. I got the commemorative shirt, which might be one size too large. Please note, you cannot exchange sizes. I also got two other shirts. I got two hats, which I don't need at all. Chopsticks, a pin, a nice little stamp of what your expected time is going to be, and of course socks and a towel. So yeah, a big haul. It's too early for me to really give you an assessment as to my thoughts on Kyoto versus Tokyo. My first impression with Tokyo, wow, bright lights, huge city, crowded train stations, and other sensations I just did not get in Kyoto. For example, being crammed into the train when I was on my way to Shibuya crossing, that's never happened before. It never happened in New York City to that extent. If you hear any raspiness in my voice, it's because I probably developed some sort of kennel cough. Being in the extreme colds of Kyoto to now being somewhat warm in Tokyo, you know, I am tired. I had a lot of food today between the buffet, the ekiben, the ramen that I just ate, and now I'm gonna have a piece of cake because why not? It's been an incredible day. Signing off for day one of Tokyo, and of course I concluded Kyoto this morning. Good morning, good morning, good morning. Today is a day where I'm just going to try to take it a bit easy, which is tough because I'm really fighting the urge to go out exploring this magnificently large city. I still got a big day tomorrow, so I got to keep it a bit mellow. Feeling a little bit iffy with my chest and my voice. Again, I think it's just a kennel cough. I'm just going to do a really quick shakeout run, and then today it's all about trying to keep off my feet as much as I can with the attempt of being restful, ready to go for tomorrow. All right. Let's go. Shakeout run complete. Nothing like going around a little park. I do have some concerns for tomorrow as I'm hyper aware of my trachea for some reason, but it makes sense with post-nasal drip and all that stuff. Now it's time to shower, get a snack, and enjoy the rest of the day in a calm, cool manner. It is behind me where my gate 2 is going to be for tomorrow. Today was a somewhat of a dry run just to see if I can map out mentally where to go and what landmarks there are. Hopefully tomorrow everything's going to be all right, both in terms of getting to the start line and this weird thing going down my esophagus. But somehow I don't think this is going to be enough porta potties for all the runners that are there. But low-key, why am I intrigued that it color matches? This was a place to stumble into. So after getting myself some hot takoyaki, I went to Parklet to get some bread, talk about carb loading. Then I went to Daiso to pick up some more yarn. Crowded, yes, but twice today I encountered that the store to which I wanted to go was part of a department store, multi-stories tall, and it was once you were inside that you had to find where that store was. When you go to something like Macy's or Sears in the United States and you buy something from level 3, you can go to level 1 and pay for it there. No, you have to pay for it in that department because that department is like its own independent store. I'm right now in Ginza. I'm walking down the street that was bustling with cars yesterday. I'm on my way back to the hotel just to rest up because I have no idea what's going on, and I think that resting might be in order. Otherwise, it's going to be bread, ramen, tons of water, rest, relaxation, and whatever would knock me out so I can get some sleep at night. Alrighty. Very exciting day. Things. My hair's not good, and if I rotate this too much, you're going to see me in my underwear. And it's not that kind of a channel. So I did not go out after my jaunt down Ginza because my voice is kind of weird. I'm not feeling coffee. It's just something's not quite right. I did pick up some food from Family Mart. And yeah, I don't know how to cook this. I do know that it's ginger tonmen noodle. It's the big night. I'm excited for it. I'm nervous, as you would expect before a race, but I'm not nervous for the marathon distance for some reason. Let's do this. I'm going to see you tomorrow morning. It's race morning. You can hear my voice that it's a little scratchy, but everything is just like right here, so I'm feeling otherwise perfectly fine. When I fell in Kyoto earlier this week, that spot on my quad and my elbow are the only places where there's any kind of mild soreness. Anyway, let me show you what's going on for race day logistics, and then of course I'm going to take you to the race itself. For those not aware,
If you want to check a bag, it is something that you have to prepay and pre-register for. They did this for me this year. I don't know if it's going to happen in subsequent years. If you pay using a particular vendor that looks like two concentric circles marking each other and not paying me to make this video, so I can't tell you what brand that is, but hopefully you can get an understanding, you'll get a slight refund on the cost of checking the bag. So consider what card you're using when you pay for the admission fee. I know it looks like I'm not bringing much, but it's also scheduled to be in the upper 40s to low 60s Fahrenheit. So, at the Expo itself, they give you a 1-day pass for using their metro systems to get to and from the park. The guide that you're given, the runner handbook, will show you specifically what gate you have to go through. Please rehearse this in advance. It pays to be prepared. All right, I'm prepared. I know it doesn't look like I'm bringing much, but I got my card, I got my hat, I got my bib boards, I got my swag on. Pumpkin tat is showing. My hair doesn't actually look that bad from the top like that. I'm not mad. I'm ready.
So apparently this ticket is for a different company. Not all the lines are going to be using it. So yeah, bring your ICC card.
What is very interesting to me, okay, fine, I wake up at 4:30 because that's just what I do. Yet, in terms of when the corrals open and whatnot, when runners are finally allowed into the gate, it's going to be 7 a.m. Marathon starts around 9 a.m. And you would think that is 2 hours going to be enough to get everybody to where they got to go. But I think what makes that work is how strict and abundant the rules and regulations are, which sounds like an extreme thing, but no, that they're reasonable, they're easy to follow. They are not without loss of understanding on my part. Just be where you got to be. Rehearse what you got to rehearse in terms of getting there. Just prepare yourself, that's all. I'm laughing like a crazy person because I'm here. This is the entrance to gate 2 is right underneath there. I was assigned this gate. It doesn't look like there's a huge crowd here. Through the security check. So this is the magic corner for me, because I am Corral D and truck 11. That's just what I was assigned. I'm not quite sure what the method to the madness is to assign a baggage truck or corral, but I'm just going to go with the system. It is probably about an hour and change before the corrals open and people start lining up for things. It's a little on the chilly side, and I am wearing a tank top. Nothing that I'm prepared for, but it's going to be 20 degrees warmer at the finish line. So this is what we're going to do. Picking up a bit more. Race starts in just short of an hour. Whoever mentioned that the bathroom situation is a bit intense. Somehow, I don't think this is going to be enough porta potties. There are a lot of toilets scattered throughout the starting area. Furthermore, they're divided into 2 lines. It sounds weird, but please trust the process. Toilets did not seem to be too much of an issue. They're more plentiful than it may seem. Anyway, I'm going to warm up, and I'll see what I can do about taking a shot right when the race starts, because I hear that that's going to be an amazing moment.